run for the quarterback. He's loose. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They'll go to the ground. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling.
Here we go.
The give on the option. It's a running room. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The give from the gun. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they are going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give is to Williams. Running to Green. Crosses the 40. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Throwing right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. He wants to throw it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down.
I don't know about the play call there. 3rd and long, and you're going option, and the defense, give them credit. They took everything away. The quarterback had to keep it himself. Defense is fine, giving up a couple of yards, but that's all you're going to get against the athleticism they have on that side of the football. I think that was a play the offense should have thrown it.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. He's going for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll try the run. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first.
South Carolina, 7, Florida State, 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They want to run this quarterback. Got the first down and more. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Back to pass on second down. Floating away. This time on target.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Here we go.
Quarterback keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
After that last completion, it's second down. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Under fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality.
Turning on the Jets. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Castellanos. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Noles want to pick up the tempo. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Noles!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. From the gun, the running back has it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. He wants to change this route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. On the option. He'll toss it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
The Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Sellers. Firing deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. To the air on first down. Gets away. He'll pull it down and run. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
With the score, South Carolina, 21, Florida State, 7.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick this one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Will take over. First and 10.
A little bit backed
stacked up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Hard running there. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got
Snagged it at the 30 and still running. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put...
It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Seminoles. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over first and 10.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off-play action on first down. Buying some time. Makes the grab on the big throw. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Calls his own number. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll do it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Finds his man, it's Harbor. There he goes! They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Oh, a lot of space. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
zone in the field, Trace. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quick pass on the jet motion. Wide open spaces. There he goes. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Florida State. And here they come, almost all the way back. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here comes the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Offense scoops it up and still going. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
They found a little open space. Unfortunately, it was in the wrong direction. 2nd and long coming up. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Knowles. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Coming out with it, it's Bennett. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking for a crease to the left. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. It's a reverse.
And that was a creative play call, but a better defensive play to stop it for no gain.
It is so easy when you're a defensive player, when you watch a little misdirection of the ball go one way, to turn and to run. That's not my job. My job is to stay home. The defensive did a good job of that. Defense stayed home, made the play.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Using his feet. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first.
4-2 Spider.
Looks as if he's going to run it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the first down here on 4th. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. He's got enough space. Touchdown, South Carolina. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The give to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Gets it out quickly. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And the Gamecocks are in the red zone.
Here we go.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Castellanos. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. It's a running room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment.
He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Seminoles!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped him.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. this drive comes from the 32. Motion from the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
That's what I'm talking about. What a clutch play. You had to have a play on defense. You needed to get the ball back to your offense, forcing the interception, forcing them to throw the football late in the game. Nice job by this defense. Let's give the offense a turn now.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, and they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
He's going up top here late in the game. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football.